Ricotta stuffed shells. Normally I add spinach to this, but apparently I didn't have any, but that's okay. I'm gonna show you what I made for dinner. I took a half cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, 2 eggs, seasoned it up with a lot of garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, basil, and then some salt and black pepper. Finally, I'm gonna throw in this 32-ounce container of ricotta cheese, give it a good mix until everything is well combined, and then I transfer that into a piping bag. It makes it a lot easier to put in my shells. My shells are already cooked, and I'm taking it easy tonight. This is just a jarred pasta sauce I put in my pan. You can use homemade if you want, your choice. Once your pan is full, I like to cover mine with mozzarella cheese. I did get 2 baking dishes out of this amount. This is great for a meal to make ahead and like freeze before you bake it. So for this, I'm gonna bake at 375 Fahrenheit for 30 to 40 minutes or until the cheese is nice and melted. I do like to cover mine. You don't have to if you don't want to. Garnish with some parsley at the end for color, and that's it. That's how I like to make.
Here's how to make my sesame soy dipping sauce. You just need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of black vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. And then sprinkle in some chopped green onions and cilantro. It's a very versatile sauce. I typically use it for dumplings or my firecracker salmon, but it's really good as a marinade for chicken, pork, and steak as well. Firecracker salmon wrapped with rice paper instead of egg roll wrapper. It's crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. Start with searing salmon and a little bit of avocado oil. Next, quick dunk of rice paper in cold water. Don't worry, it will soften as you roll. Place the salmon and green onion in the middle of the rice paper and start wrapping. Fold from top to bottom and then side to side. You can actually eat it just like this or fry in the oil that you cook the salmon in. Cook for about 1 minute on each side and then enjoy your
If you haven't used crispy potatoes as dippers for baked brie, this is your sign to do it. First, add olive oil and seasonings to the potatoes, air fry those. Gonna mix together some chives, parsley, walnuts, honey, white balsamic, olive oil and seasoned salt. You're gonna score the brie, add that beauty all over, and you're gonna bake. Then dip the potatoes in there.
garlic butter lobster tails. Let's make it happen. Take your cholesterol medicine and meet me in the kitchen. First things first, we need some sharp kitchen scissors. We're gonna cut down the back of the lobster. Stop when you get to the tail, then we're gonna gently crack the shell so we can dislodge the lobster meat, and then lay that right on top of the lobster shell. Make sure you clean it up, get rid of any veins or anything you don't want to eat, and then we're gonna place our prep lobster tail on an aluminum foil lined baking sheet with a wire rack and season this up with my hot all-purpose seasoning. Set that aside, and now it's time to prep our garlic butter. We're gonna add some beautifully roasted garlic to 1 stick of melted butter in a small mixing bowl. Break out the fork and mix to combine. Next, we're gonna add some diced parsley, some crushed red pepper, and some smoked paprika, and of course a little original all-purpose seasoning, and that restocks tomorrow. And then we're gonna brush that garlic butter onto each lobster tail, pop that in a 425-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Break out your flamethrower and torch a lemon. And now it's time to plate this up. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. A little bit more fresh chopped parsley, because why the hell not? Going in for the taste test.